Oh my. Look at all these wonderful people. And you... That's loud enough, I think. Okay. Look at all these wonderful people who came just to see me. Oh my. I'm going to stop that in case anyone's parents walk in and they think they're watching a very different kind of live show. But anyway, hi. So, today... One second. What was that? What was that? It's not displaying anything to me. Was that a host? Because it's actually not showing anything. At all. But I heard a very happy sound effect. Could have been a... I don't think that was a subscription. I think that was a host. If so, thank you. For some reason I have notifications glitched out right now. Let's see. Pop out. There we go. This is one of the only games where I can... It was a host. Cool. That's what I thought. Yeah, like those don't display right now for some reason. Okay, cool. Rex hosted me. I appreciate that. Now, I'm actually really excited about today because this... Oh, thank you for having me on AutoHost. I appreciate that, Rick. But this is a pretty special episode because kind of from this point forward, this is actually when, one, I start to know the game a little bit less by heart. You know what I mean? And furthermore, this is when the game completely opens up. It's not like complete, like there's a lot of places we still can't go, but we got Chester, our lovely friend. And that means that we can actually sail anywhere that has a beach, which includes quite a few areas that we've already been, and includes quite a few new areas, including the next main destination. So before I progress to the main story, I kind of wanted to explore to see what exactly I can get into in terms of the old school areas. Aren't we already nostalgic for the old school areas? Orgo, San Claria. I know that we can get there because there's beaches everywhere in that area. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to get to certain places, but I do want to try it out. I'll never get tired of that. Got my PlayStation 1 physical video game console, which I totally use. There we go. Yeah. I'm one of those people who likes to have multiple save files, just in case. It's especially useful for reviews. Hi, Inquisitor. Thanks for stopping by. Is it possible to sub to MC on mobile? I don't know. I would assume so, if the Twitch app is worth a dang. Also, thank you for considering. We can't see? Okay. I think I know why. One second. Oh, it is still set to Dark Souls. When did I capture Dark Souls? There we go. Bada bang. Yeah, I don't know when I was set to capture Dark Souls, but that's what the problem was. It's a different problem every time. But the incompetence is forever. I'm like so obsessive about getting this thing centered. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. You know, I wanted to ask you guys something, because it's going to take us a second to get on our ways with the map and everything. Yeah, PvP the Invader training. Yeah, but I did stream Guardians Crusade since then. But I wanted to ask you guys something. I was watching some of my favorite streamers And a very consistent trend I've noticed. And this isn't true for all of them. But a lot of the bigger streamers tend to have their chat displayed on screen. And I've done that for some of my older streams. And I don't really think that there's anything wrong with it. But I guess kind of the reason why I don't do it, and this is also kind of the reason why Corey, Modest Narcissist, doesn't do it on his streams, I find that it's very distracting without adding a lot of benefit. And I think that the only reason why it bothers me is because it just takes up so much of the screen. And I basically can't do it because I'm also using this stream for footage, but I kind of was wondering how you guys feel about that. Like, do you guys want to see chat on screen more often? Because I do kind of want to know. That is the kind of thing that y'all would be into. Because this is an equal relationship, and we all of our voices matter. It's just that some of our all of our voices matter equally. It's just that some of us are more equal than others. Cool. Why do I have so many hold on, I do not need all these at all. Champ carry. Beach potion. This is one of the only things that you actually need to keep on your character at all times. It's kind of obnoxious. Like, if there was ever a remake of this game, I'm pretty sure that they would just add, like, a menu option for the Chester flute. Let me grab. What is the point of chat on screen? I've never seen it. Chat on screen helps you get a feel for the delay. That's the only real benefit that I can think of. The idea of having the chat on screen. I always found it a little distracting because it's like, you know, like you're kind of watching the stream. And the only reason why it's like really all that beneficial is for the archive, and that is kind of a shame because it is nice to have for the archive. But I don't know, it's a conflict because I do find it very visually distracting. Hello, my friend. Oh. Yeah, that's one problem with Chester, like, you don't always see him coming. I mean, he's a very stealthy creature. If anyone is new, I'm sure that this is quite a surreal episode to come to, but yes, we've made friends with a giant water bug. I love the way Baby rides him. Baby looks so nervous. He kind of looks like he's shivering a little bit, just like, this is a terrible idea. Nahani's gonna get lost at sea. You gotta keep up, girl. Now let's use our map to figure out where the hell we are. Hold on, let me orient myself correctly. This is something that's kind of funny about this whole situation. I've said, you know, over and over again throughout the course of this playthrough, that this game is made for kids. I think the funniest thing about that fact is, this game still requires more, like, attention and planning than most, like, AAA RPGs that I can think of that have come out recently. Like, I would say that something like the original Final Fantasy is a little bit more confusing, but how many kids RPGs do you think are going to come out nowadays, where you actually have to open your map and just memorize which direction you're going? I don't know. I like that, though. I think it adds a lot to it. Would be nice if they let you put chat on the side of the game and not over the game. I can kind of readjust it, it's just, no matter how I do it for most games, I would have to shrink the game footage. And I don't like doing that. That's a pet peeve of mine. Maybe it's because I'm a Let's Player, you know? Like, I was a Let's Player before I was a streamer, so the actual game footage has always been very important to me. Now, this isn't the only way that you learn how to travel, but it is the only way that we have for now. But it's pretty cute. Also, I love these boat enemies. I'll try not to avoid too many fights, but, you know, this is the part of the game where it gets really easy to get over-leveled. Now, I believe that the harbor is around this area. Yeah. That big square, I think, is... No, that's not Zed Harbor. Oh, that's a later area. But let's try to go there anyway. Let's see if these monsters kick our ass. Because there might be a beach around. This is one of those games that basically uses beaches as a way of balancing the game. And if we fuck up, then we have the reset living toy. We have a lot of easy outs. You know, I'm not positive where this is. Because the harbor is, like, way up north on this continent. Oh, and one of the best parts about Chester is that you can call him anywhere. Like, you don't have to go back to that beach that we landed on to get him. That's always been a pet peeve of mine. It's like, yeah, it makes sense for a boat to not be able to travel to you, but just make a magic boat. There's a pink enemy here. That must mean that we're not super over-leveled. Okay, fine. Oh god, the Fruit Wars. That is an old-school conflict! Coacher. I don't know if I've ever seen this enemy. I have no memory of this thing, even from when I was a kid. Like, every other enemy has been like, oh, I remember this. This one looks like a fucking parody that someone snuck in a mod. God. Let's Freud it up. Because this looks like a very angry stagecoach. Are you sleepy? Fuck. Take a hammer to it. Punch. I don't know if punch is the word I'd use. Okay, you're not that scary. We do decent damage. Oh, damn. We did it! Okay, that is an incredibly disturbing frame for MC. No pupils. My grandpa tells me stories of the Fruit Wars. My grandpa tells me a story of a stagecoach that ran straight through me and my son. This is a totally new area, isn't it? Oh, I remember this place. This is really creative. So this is one of the coolest parts of this game. You can go to towns really early. Like, we're quote-unquote not supposed to be here. But this is like a whole town. It's basically just one big square. It's kind of awesome. Hey, buddy, you got a second? Are you looking for the treasure everybody's talking about? I know where it is. I won't fucking tell you. Smart man, this information is good. I checked it myself. It's not free, though. It'll cost you... whatever. Here's the deal. You know that North Tower? That tower was built on top of even older ruins. The treasure is... I'm starting to forget. For another 100 rupees, I'm sure I could remember the... Okay, fuck you. Yeah, we're done. I'm not going to fully explore this area. Is anyone else deeply perplexed by this man's anatomy? Is he just eyebrows? This man has no face. Oh my god, it's disturbing as fuck. Do you have a boat stashed away somewhere? I mean, you can only get to this town via the sea, so... What? You came on what? A water bug? Heard some crazy stories before, but that takes the cake. Yeah, tell me about it. But yes, this is really awesome that we can just go here, you know? I love that. Is there a separate armor shop? No. There's also an Artem occult here. Den Heldar. Okay. Has really gone downhill since that darned Artem... I thought it said damned, and I'm like, E for everyone, my ass! I mean, my butt! Cult moved in, somebody has started a rumor about some incredible treasure in the North Tower, and hordes of adventurers and cutthroats begin showing up in town. Lots of fools headed to the tower, but none have returned, not even the rescue parties. That's pretty cool, but we're not really, again, quote-unquote, supposed to be here, so I know that we can't advance the plot too much. It's just foreshadowing. We can get some cool stuff. Like, you can kind of get this way earlier than you're supposed to, basically. Yeah, you can see how much better this armor is. This armor is probably better than anything I could get in the real next town. So I think that we're gonna grab something. I could actually afford one of these things. But if I'm gonna get one of these, it's probably gonna be the one that prevents confusion. Or terror. And they don't have either of those, so I don't care. Well, I've had this dwarven mail forever. Darkness. Anyway. Hey, buddy. Get some iron in your diet. This game is total nightmare material. Kinda. This guy's mascara is running. Possibly. Kind of is a horror game now. He has no mouth and he must scream. Yeah, these models don't really hold up all that well. I don't know what that does, but I already bought one. So, in case I need to chase away, like, faceless old men, I already have a wooden cross, thankfully. There's gotta be a better version of the Peach Potion at some point down the line. Did you just assume that armor's gender? No! What are you talking about? He can only express his feelings through eyebrow expression. What a twisted, terrible fate. Where is this guy? There he is. He's got a problem. He just made the game kind of glitch out. Like, with the, you see that big black box that showed up for like 1 second? What is this game? This is deeply concerning. How about this guy's the emote? Just a faceless old man. You know what the worst part is? Maybe those, like, black things are supposed to be his eyes, and the rest is just his long, featureless face. That might be even worse. He looks like he's like, it looks like his head's upside down. Like, it looks like you should just turn it 180 degrees. Everything about this man is wrong. Like, there's some questionable character models in this game, but Jesus, that one takes the cake. That is one deep well. MC, get away from the edge. Even if it has a living toy down there, he'll never get out if you fall back in. There might be a living toy. No, there's some water in there. I like the fact that the game will poke fun at MC's compulsive desire to explore everything for treasure. I love the way they use the natural beauty of the wood. I want to fight a stagecoach again. That's a statement that only this game can induce from me. That's James reincarnate. Jeremy, you're really concerned about the James lore. And I appreciate that. Pyro. Because we apparently need major DPS against you. Because otherwise you'll just run away. Nice. And that is an enemy design. Got this. I think that one of the most underrated aspects of this game is Baby's little bark. Brr, brr, brr. Come on, we got this. Die. Don't do the drive-by. Yes! Okay, so any enemy that runs away usually has a nice reward. Pyro's seen some shit. That's a pretty good experience. It's not, like, crazy. Male. Okay. No. Coldian armor. We are very tanky right now. And 400... We broke the 400 mark. It was one of the first subs, I know. There isn't many of us left. Well, I didn't have a lot of subs back then. I guess I should just message James to be like, hey, I'm streaming again. Because he probably doesn't know, because I took that, like, week and a half off. Hobo Joe. I wish that they didn't call him that. It's kind of insane how much damage Pyro does now. One, Jesus! God. That is awesome, though. Hope he doesn't run away. But I do want to heal baby. My precious son. Don't do it. I know you want to do it. There we go. Since Pyro is suddenly doing 156 damage, I can kind of rely on him. Oh, I gotta start using Samurai, too. He's a physical damage boy. It seems like my... Like, I think that if Pyro's doing more damage, then that means that, like, your magic damage is better than the, physical damage. Pyro's definitely doing more damage than anything else I'm capable of right now, so... But yeah, we're not exploring all this stuff right now. Gotta save something for when we come back. Hotel. 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 I don't want to go to the cult house, thank you very much. Keep your demons to yourself. Thank you, LimeWire. Appreciate the sub. Very, very saucy of you. Up! Oh! Oh! Sorry, I just had to wrestle out the demons. I have to do it every now and then when I'm facing innkeepers with black coal eyes. But thank you, LimeWire, rather. I'm so used to saying thank you, Jeremy, because he has gifted so many people subs. I don't know what to do. I have a guest, a watchmaker from Triscan. From Triscan? I think that's the next town? Who went off to the North Tower and hasn't come back yet. Of course, I told him only fools go there, but he didn't listen. He owes me quite a lot of money for his room. But I can't just throw her things out on the street. So, do you want a room? It's only 200 rupees, damn. That's quite an uptick. That's kind of the biggest indication that you're not supposed to be here, I think. I think it's kind of weird that we're encountering enemies, like, around our level, though. No, I'm fine, Marcus. Why would you think that there's anything wrong? Ah! You know how it is. Can't get over how big these plants grow. I've fought worse. I've fought plants that are bigger than that. Ooh, we can booze it up. Are you looking for a part-time job behind the counter, MC? No. Looking to steal all their booze. Soda. Sparkling apricot juice. Yuck! Whatever. Someone needs to come and clean this table. I like the soda bar. That's a pretty blatant change from Japanese to English. I bet they use this baby. Have you played The Phantom Pain? If you have, how do you feel about the ending? I have not played it at all. No, sorry. I'm seeing all these stars now. Like, the show has a lot of subs right now. I really appreciate that. Like, I'm seeing nothing but subs in the chat right now, and it's... I don't know. It's kind of awesome that so many people have done it now. The reason they left that there is because it's covered in dirt. You put it back. I love Nahani and Knight. Such a cute little pair. This is a strange place to... Like, this hotel design is truly whack. What are you doing here? You have a room that... Like, there's one room that you have to walk into by walking through another person's room? Come on, Mark, it isn't the size of the plant that's important, it's the quantity of THC. That is true. That is very true. Inquisitor, give me about a week, I'll sub. Well, hey man, no pressure, but thank you for the consideration. One thing that I've been really surprised by is, like, how this has been, like, one of the most successful stream series I've ever done, just because, like... I mean, it's Guardians Crusade. There's probably less than 50,000 people on Earth that know what the fuck this game is. But I'm very happy that those who do are enjoying it. There's actually, like, it's a pretty small Twitter account. It's, like, you know, it literally had, I think, like, 20 followers or something. But, there was this Twitter follower that, like, there's like this Twitter user that followed me called Night and Baby Museum, and that's the Japanese name of this game. I thought that was pretty cute. And they were retweeting all of my playthroughs. That's how you know that a game is obscure. When the historical... Okay, can you please... Rude! 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 I need to buy some pepper spray. Like, I think I made myself clear how rude you were being. I lost my train of thought because that man was so rude. What the fuck is Guardians Crusade? That's a good question. The fan base is growing. I can feel us getting stronger. I hope so. How many modern games are easier than this baby game? So many! I was talking about that earlier. I don't know if you were here, but I did briefly mention, like, during this segment of the game, you could explore a massive portion of the world. And, oh, hey, I modded my PlayStation 1 console to allow me to have a mouse cursor. So I can, like, not see my cursor at all, so never mind. But... down in, like, I think it's the lower, yeah, like, the lowest town, it's kind of, like, in the lower middle of the map right now, that's where we're supposed to go. And we started on that island that's in the lower left-hand side, and the thing is, there's nothing really telling you that you have to go that way at all, so, like, we're just in optional areas right now. We're going to places way earlier than we necessarily need to. There's, we can backtrack and go to some earlier towns if we really want to, and I do kind of want to. So, yeah, it's just a really awesome part of the game. I think that Orgo is that fairly large town, because it's a bunch of farmland that's, like, kind of sandwiched near the center of the, left continent. So... I'm really curious if there's any, like, new dialogue or anything there, so we'll stop by there briefly. I don't want to, like, linger there too much. Okay, fine, but you want to fucking go? I killed a stagecoach today. I'll fight you. I'll fight you IRL. Shelloid, Shellyoid, and Hogfish. Hogfish is just a Pokemon. It's a cute little guy. Well, these guys are water, so of course I should be using fire against them. Pyro is the meta. I'm sure that you've noticed by this point. Some are openly hostile? What do you mean? Soon we will be able to take over the world, yes. Truly, the MC Prophet phenomenon is taking over. I want to see how much Nurse does. I should know if I have more than enough PP. Fire is everyone. That's a good point. Fire is everyone's weakness. It's fire. How many things are gonna be not weak to fire, is the better question. Take a bite of that pork salmon. It's a good combination. Lufia. I'll definitely look into that. Because I don't think I've ever heard of that. Shouldn't lightning be everyone's weakness, too? Yeah. Unless you're made of rubber. You ever think about that? Get some rubber armor. Okay. I think that eventually the boats start getting scared of you too, but I don't know what they look like when that happens. Also, hot damn. Oh fuck. Ah, fuck. I can't believe I've done this. Well, while we're on this magical journey together, can you teach me the basics of CQC, MC Prophet? You get, like, you know, you watch the show, and whenever you see anything that you want to buy, you call in. And, like, they have some really nice taste, like, very tasteful, subtle, tea cozies that you can buy. Oh, CQC. Not QV. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. You see what I did there? It's a joke. You can unsubscribe now. Could you leave me alone? Can we talk about the little baby paddle boats? Damn. Well, my camera zoomed out. The camera always zooms in when you're near land. I can't get over how silly these boats are. That must be the tower, but we're not going to explore that yet. Because I know that there's not really much point in doing so. I wish that you could just switch to your map more easily. This is basically One Piece with a giant insect. Oh, what are you? What's that? What's that little yellow dot on that island off to the side? We are exploring that. I know that the thing to the right of me is the tower, and I'm pretty sure I can't even get in there right now. You get so excited, I know. Just like, finally! I actually have a purpose instead of just floating on this singular flat blue radioactive polygon. This music. This is very relaxing. Just a man, a baby, a fairy, and a giant water bug. That's pretty cute, though. That's a cute bug. You won't hear me say this very often, but that's a cute insect. Get out of there. Yes. Now, I hope I don't encounter endgame enemies. I definitely am not. It's all like little shit ghosts. I kind of wonder where I am. Can I just reiterate again how amazing it is that I can just explore places like this? It's so cool. Oh my god, what are you? This is the guy who makes the living toys! Oh, this is the coolest game ever. We can just come here and it's totally optional. Oh my god, there's a little... Oh, there's a little turnkey, like for the living toys. Guys, I really like this video game. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this is great music. I am overwhelmed by positive emotions right now. I remember when I was a kid, and I, like, first stumbled across this, and the concept of this, the place where all the living toys are made, all these spells that we've been using throughout the entire game, the fact that I could just go to the place where they're made, and I don't have to, you know? Like, it's just a part of the game. First of all, that's a nice detail, clipping through the wall, yeah, fucking great. Never mind, forget everything I was saying. Games are bad, I hate games. No. Nothing can spoil this mood. But the concept of just stumbling upon something like this... Stuff like this is a huge reason why I became a game developer. Just that sense of wonder and exploration. The fact that this is totally optional is amazing. I love it. It's so cool. Proto-Pyro? This isn't living toy, just a clay and might. Where's the Proto-Pyro? Oh, I could kind of see this being the Proto-Pyro. This toy is only half done. I hope it gets finished soon. So do I, so I can use it. Just having the head lying there makes it spooky. This track is amazing. This is like some Mother 3 stuff. Oh, man. I hope that if Max comes back later on tonight, I am just going to fucking come back here just to show him this area. But you can't tell me that that's not amazing. The fact that this is just here. Like, how cool is that? It's totally optional content. You don't have to come here at all, and you can come here really early in the game. Like, we're less than halfway through the game, probably. And, I don't know. Like, if I was... Like in most games, they'd be like, oh no, we have to put this in the game proper. Because games take like $1 million to make anything anymore. So everything needs to be shown in a linear fashion. Everything needs to be required. Like, you can't just make stuff like this in like high budget games. I don't know. I just there's a simple magic to this stuff. It's very cool. I like it a lot. There he is. Look at this goofy grandpa. That's Mr. O'Neill, our first living toy. Professor Zeppetto! It's wonderful to see you again after all these years. It's me, O'Neill. I was the first living toy you made. Aw, whoa, do you remember? That was over 100 years ago. You're Professor Zeppetto, the one that invented living toys? Well, my name is Zeppetto, but the Zeppetto you're thinking of is my grandfather. I came to this lonely island to finish the work my grandfather started. Aww, so he did pass away. I was expecting that. Hello, little one. It's nice to meet you, Mr. O'Neill. I see you have a lot of friends with you. Have our little toys been useful, lad? Yes! That's the understatement of the century. Really? That's good to know. This is so cool. Oh, I love it. That will make Grandpa happy up there in heaven. This is adorable! What's that? You're going to God's Tower? You young people seem to enjoy dangerous adventures. Remember, you can count on your living toys. Now, if you come back here after you collect all the living toys, he does give you the final one. And there might be another quest involved with him, but I think that's the main one. Aw, even the professor wants to get away. Man. Oh! Oh! Mr. O'Neill says the professor doesn't need it anymore. So the professor used to, like, actually fight. That's kind of a cool detail. Are you shitting me? This is another one of those moments where it's like... should we do it? Like, it's kind of... We'll see how overpowered it is, but that seems kind of insane. To give you some perspective, like, our current helmet probably does, like, has, like, 10 defense total. So, I don't know. That's a pretty... Yeah, it's, like, it's 39 points more. That's, like... Jesus. That's not a small difference. It is the best optional area. I feel like maybe you're not supposed to come here this early. Zeppetto plus Susan, isn't that cute? Used to be young once too, you know. I can't describe how much this is like the most heartwarming place in the whole game. This game is like getting to me right now, man. It's so sweet, this old man. Just living his life. Making precious babies. To help people. That's just, I don't know, that's amazing. This is really sweet. I like this so much. Rec streams are awesome, by the way. I highly recommend checking her out. It's very, very cool shit. Ooh, this one is so cute. I wish we had a living toy this cute. We do, Nahani. They're all this cute. Do you think this living toy is scary looking? Kind of, actually. It could be like a poison mushroom kind. That's kind of cool. Man. What does all this stuff do? Whenever I see valves like this, I'm tempted to spin them around. I, like, don't want to leave. Yeah, let me actually look through my living toys while I'm here, because I feel like, there's some that I haven't really tried. Da Bomb, that's one that I haven't tried at all. And let me talk to the old man one more time before I leave. Because I just want to make sure that there's, like, nothing special that I'm missing. Okay, once I go to God's Tower, I'm gonna come back and see if there's anything special. But man, that fucking helmet. Let me make sure I check everything, because the fact that I got this helmet is kind of nuts. Okay, I think I've checked everything. There are toy parts lying everywhere. Okay, I think that we've checked everything. Do not touch. Let's leave this one alone. If you turn this lever, every single living toy in the world will turn against you, including all the ones you have with you. Let's count the ones we have, actually. So we got 5, 6, so 11 on each side. So 22, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. We already have 32, and I think that we have like a little bit more than a half, maybe. That's nuts. There's so many abilities in this game. Granted, not all of them are useful, but most of them are. You actually did stream today? That's awesome. Just kind of hanging out, though. Yeah, that's fine. That's what streams are. I hate to break it to you, Rick. Just hanging out and shooting the shit. And hoping that enough people somehow find you entertaining. At least that's my method. It's crazy that Off is RPG Maker 2003. That is ancient. Oops. You know, I say oops very calmly, but I almost knocked over my MacBook. Oops, my life's work. 1 sec. Let me adjust that a little bit, because it's in a stupid position. There we go. I kind of recall these guys being obnoxious. But we got this. Oh, I just realized that we can't rest at Zeppetto's place, so we need to get the fuck off this island. Okay, never mind. Bleak. There's gotta be some kind of gimmick to these guys. If I'm remembering correctly, I think that there's like some obscure ability that they'll use sometime that like does some kind of horrible status effect or something. Or maybe not, I don't know. Kentucky Route Zero is very cool. Their gimmick is dying. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is a good time to stream. I mean, locally. It's obviously not going to be great for everyone else, necessarily. I want to see if there's like a rogue living toy here or something, man. Might just be living... might just be like the bird things, though. That might be the only enemy here. Oh, it's the... Do you remember this guy? This guy was our first opponent, and he's back for a rematch. Our oldest rival. It's time. It's time for me to show you what I've learned. Oh. Okay, that's really cute. It has like a little trumpet beak, I just realized. Man, this game's cute. Anyway, I should not be here, obviously. I find it kind of funny. It's like this island is just trying to be as soothing and welcoming as possible. Because Zeppeto's place is here. So they don't want to have really hard enemies here. At least that's my explanation as to why this area is actually pretty easy. Despite the fact that, you know, you pretty much have to be fairly later in the game to even come here. Now, I want to believe that this is... I don't know. I think that this is Orgo that we're near. I kind of like how this, like, Zeppeto's place is, like, very close to Orgo, the first town of the game. I think that's kind of a cute detail. Everything MC is great. Shut up! It's not like I appreciate your comments or anything. Just shut up. You're so aggressive about it. This has got to be Orgo, right? I think this is Orgo. Is this Orgo? Yeah, it is! Let me in! Let me in, motherfuckers! There's only one mill wheel in the entire world. That's how you know you're an Orgo. So, oh, you know what we can do? Let's go visit the potato fascist mayor that told us to fucking abandon Baby in the cave. Let's have Baby transform into a fucking dragon and toast his ass. I want an optional boss of the potato mayor. I can guarantee that's not going to happen, but I'm sure there's some kind of dialogue. I am going to confront this asshole. Get over here, you motherfucker. I'm on a mission. I'm gonna kill this man. Like, I just wish I could, like, draw my sword to maximize how menacing I am right now. Hi! How you doing, Granny? I like you. You're going on a journey again. I know, I know. Aww. I kind of interpret that as her being kind of sad. Or at least bittersweet. Here's the demon-possessed girl again. That sure does bring back memories. MC, it's nice to see you again. Thanks. It's nice to see you again, too. Just doing the laundry as usual. I've been in this position for 2 months. Ah, brother. Are you ready? We're gonna murder this man. We are nostalgic for that, actually. Like this is Nostalgia Town. So here's the potato fascist, the disgusting fascist pig that told us to kill our child. MC? I see. You've found your little friend again. So you believe that man in the light was not a dream? Well, I'm... Okay then. You should take it to God's tower. I sense it's going to be a long journey. I wish you good luck. I hope you come back sometime soon, MC. Don't forget, you were born here. This is where you belong. Oh. Dude. Dude. I legitimately don't know what to say. I legitimately do not know what to say to that, but that is amazing. I love that. I love that! I love this game. Oh, man. This game is good. Moral redemption, I know, that was actually really sweet. That was so cool. Also, Jeremy, put down your arms. You don't need to send Cora your energy anymore. That was like 5 days ago. Oh, man. That was that's... What a good fucking game. That is so cool. Let's use our map and go explore. I love that! That's the tip right now. Let's use our map and go exploring. Just explore. Go have fun, kid. I love that. How many games do that shit? Just like, go have fun. Fuck it. It's a kid's game. Just explore. Have fun. And I have been having fun just revisiting all this stuff. This is really cool. God damn, man. Let's like revisit the old house. I don't think there's any new dialogue. Mail? Nah. I don't think there's any new dialogue in the house, but let's go check. And we can rest there for free anyway, so. Don't worry, Corey died and was resurrected. It's part of the continuity. Good night, MC. You know, Nahani is a really underrated aspect of this game. And I think that, like, she's... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, in so many games, that little fairy companion is so obnoxious, and she just isn't. She's just very charming. She has a lot of personality. Great character. I just love that slightly obnoxious parental authority that she has. Kind of a big sister sort of role. It's very sweet. You really should clean this out sometime soon. Girl, we on a journey to... I don't really know if save the world is the right term, honestly. But we're basically here to bring baby to his mom. That's another thing. Like, I just think that motivation is really cute. Like, you're just trying to bring this cute little guy to see his mom. You're welcome in this house anytime, baby. I hope you realize that. Very sweet. Yeah, she doesn't, like, burst in, but she gives you a lot. She's very sassy, she's very snarky, a lot of personality. She's very, like, intelligent. She's kind of like a proto-Midna. That's probably why I like her so much. She's not as snarky as Midna, but she's definitely a good character. Makes me wish that there was more dialogue for characters like Midna. Actually, hell, you guys want to check out San Claria while we're here? We might as well. You know what we can do? But that's kind of stupid. We technically could go through the entire fucking Cave of Fear to get that treasure chest we missed. A part of me wants to try that. Hey, kid. Yeah, that's a great song, kid. Nobody wants to visit San Claria now that the fur fish are gone. You're the town greeter? Really? I'm visiting. Make me feel welcome. Get me hype. Consider me a tourist. Oh! The huge bird? Howdy, MC. How are you doing? Did you see that huge bird that flew by here a little while ago? I bet you that bird would have tasted delicious. It's a deity! My friend used to have a really weird birthmark on his face, but it's gone now. I wonder if that's a sign or something. Yeah, okay. Wish that poet would ask me out on a date. See, now you're not even, like, hiding it. It's up to the mayor. I like how you can kind of follow up on character stories. I want to see if, like, they're dating at the end of the game. Oh, I love this mayor's character design. It's so cute. No, they still aren't catching very many furfish. Well, eventually, somehow me pursuing the plot will solve every problem in the world, so I'm sure that'll be included. Let's see. I like just the exchange in chat. You're cool, Lime. A lot better than Lemon. Lemons are overrated. Thanks. I've always wanted to know what was on the other side of the sea. I mean, other lands. This isn't really like an unsettled world. As far as I can tell, there's a global economy. So, I kind of want to check out... Hi. Where did you find that water bug? I wish I had one. Oh right, we can summon them right here. There's like one other couple that I want to check on while we're here. Oh, I don't know where they are though. It's kind of a bitter couple. Well, like the man is bitter because he can't do his job anymore. I feel when you've never played a Zelda game, that's probably pretty rare among my fan base. That loud little merchant must be doing very well. He bought every single fur product I had. Ugh, I hate the fact that he gave me business. That salesman sure has a loud voice. Bonik. Oh, we can... Do you guys think that Bonik already set up his shop? It hasn't been very long. But I think we can... Yeah, there's a beach on that island. We can go check that out. We're not gonna go through the whole Cave of Fear just to fucking find one treasure. Like, I'll do that towards the end of the game, and I might even do that off screen, because that strikes me as very boring. Like, if I think of something that's interesting to talk about for that whole trip, then that would be cool, but otherwise, no. Tattle was a good fairy character, definitely. There's a lot of good. Yeah, the Zelda companions in general, like, I would say that you got Tattle, you got the King of, like in order, the King of Red Lions, Tattle, and Midna at the top. But, and the sad thing is the rest of them aren't really all that impressive, unfortunately. They never left a big impact on me. But I think that now would be a pretty good time to just move on with the story. So I think we're going to check our map. Who hasn't played Zelda? I believe it was LimeWire. They already kind of got buried in chat. Yeah, that's a cool thing. Nahani doesn't do a lot of hand-holding. That's like one of my favorite aspects of her. Isun. Well, yeah, I mean, we're not talking about... I'm just talking about within Zelda. But, oh fuck, we're like as far away as I think we can be. Hold on a second. I just saw something in like the lower corner that's kind of interesting. What is TFW? The feel when. Fucking... How could you? Oh, it's one of these assholes. I swear to God. Eat my ass. Eat my ass and then suck on my dick. Eat my ass, suck my balls. This is why people come to this stream for high quality commentary like this. I don't like these guys. Oh! I don't like that shit, huh? How do you like that shit, huh? I want to get attacked by, like, stronger enemies to see how much that armor makes a difference. Because the Zepeto helmet is stupid. I swear to God the Zepeto helmet is, like, the best helmet in the game. Which I just have now for some reason. But I believe that this world loops, so I can kind of come out the other side. We about to have a month-long Zelda playthrough? Are you? Are you recording it? It's pretty cool. I just want to get to this island. Leave me alone. No! No! I don't want to go to the ice world. Shit. It's really easy to get disoriented here. Thank you for educating me on what the kids are saying these days. No problem, Jeremy. I know it's hard to keep up with the young'uns. Link Between Worlds does sound pretty awesome. I've never played, like, a handheld Zelda for any decent length of time. What the hell is this island? Oh, is this what I think it is? If it is, then I can't even really say anything about it. Let me see. If this is what I think it is, then... Oh... 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 Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Look at this! I'm sorry, is this the most underrated game of all time? I think it might be. Seriously. This game just keeps on impressing me. Like the fact that I can just find something like this. What's this music? I'm sorry, my jaw is actually on the floor right now. This is so cool. I'm not gonna sit on it, don't worry about that. No shit, let's go exploring. That's amazing, man! This might be the final boss room for all I know, more to kill. But this music is just so it's just so emotionally packed. It's so, like, sweet, but like this song just feels like the end of a long journey, you know? It sounds so emotional. Well, we can't do anything else here. But obviously we'll remember this location later on. Oh, turn up the music? Sure. We'll chill here for a sec. Wow. Dude. This review is just gonna be me gushing for like 30 straight minutes. That's just so brilliant that you can go to an area that significant so early. It's great foreshadowing. It's just such a little thing, you know, like, with the Zepeto place, at least you got, like, a really cool piece of armor, but this is just foreshadowing. It just makes you more intrigued by what's going on. Damn. Damn. That is... I love it. Ugh, I'm, like, distracted now. What were we doing? That is so cool. This is, like, super inspirational for the game that I'm making, too. Like, I want to work on it so bad right now. I'm not going to stop the stream, obviously, but... I'm definitely going to probably dedicate the next day to just finishing the demo. Because, damn, that is so nice. The music was like, this place is super regal and amazing and cool and arcane and mystical and amazing, and this game is one of the best ever made, and I don't know how powerful you're going to be, and I'm kind of scared. Never mind. Mild annoyances. You encountered mild annoyances. Let's get Pyro in on the action, because fuck confusion. I kind of wish that Chester moved faster. I feel like that's my only complaint about the seafaring part of the game. But as of this moment, this game is like at least 9 out of 10. Depending, like, if the story is as good as I remember towards the end, then it's probably going to be a 10 out of 10. Because I'm loving just about every second of this. Like, literally the only thing that I disliked in the entire game so far is that obnoxious boss that we fought in the last episode. Kimodi. There's also, like, some optimization issues, like, you could definitely... and convenience issues. Probably the biggest thing that stands out to me right now is the fact that you have to, like, scroll through all those options for your living toys. Because, again, like, we have maybe a little bit more than half of the total living toys in the game. There are just so many, and it's really inconvenient to pick one. Way too many abilities, but that's a thing, like, that's part of the cool aspect of this game. Okay. Try to steal something, you vaguely offensively named toy. That glow effect was really good for PS1. Yeah. I'm noticing that in general. Also, Hobo Joe has never successfully stolen anything. Hashtag ban Hobo Joe. He's offensive and contributes nothing. Something that's really cool about this game is if you tell Baby to run, he'll actually be... like, he'll take it as an insult. I remembered that the other day. Like, he will really get pissed at you. Because he doesn't want to be patronized. He wants to feel like he's your ally. So, that's like one of my favorite aspects of this game, the whole relationship you have with Baby and how it dynamically changes over the course of the game. But the fact that it's not just, you need to baby him and protect him, it's like you need to trust him and treat him like a friend and an equal. That's probably one of the best aspects of this game. That's like the thing that originally stood out about this game to me, just the relationship you form with Baby. But it's a nice detail. It adds a lot to the game. So let's check our map, because I believe that we're fairly far away. Not that far. So a little bit north, and then start heading west. Cool. I think I see like a tiny little yellow dot of civilization near the next main town. And I'm fairly certain, like if you kind of look to the western continent, do you see that like little yellow square that's surrounded by mountains? I'm almost positive that's God's tower. Yeah, I'm almost positive of that. So, that's pretty cool. We'll definitely revisit the inn where the old couple saved us at some point. But I think we'll do that when we have a faster means of travel. I don't want to spoil what it is. Though I'm sure that a lot of you have probably already figured out. But if you have figured it out, don't tell anyone else. Because it is kind of fun. Okay. Damn, I'm getting into encounters like crazy here. 1 hour to 4:20 a.m. Jeez, Marcus. Where are you, Marcus? I'm a blaze it, the candle. On both ends. Good, at least you're not doing a marijuana. Marijuana is very dangerous. Is that my dog? I don't know. I hear voices. Oh, that's adorable. He, like, blows the tornado out of his snout. Baby's getting fast. Dodging stuff left and right. You got this, baby. A big part of this is, Baby has, like, 2 main variables. He has, like, the relationship, which is how much he loves you, and the obedience, which is how much he'll actually listen to your advice in battle. And they are kind of separate things. It's pretty cool shit. You live in Sweden? Huh. I always thought it was kind of cool how I just have, like, people watching this show from literally all over the world. Like, I have a viewer in Japan. Actually, the person who made my MC Play It logo, you know, the avatar on that channel, the stream archive, they actually live in Japan. I think that they, like, frequent between Japan and Britain, but pretty cool shit. Also, I take no damage anymore because I have the Zepeto helmet. But these guys are weak anyway, so we'll see how ridiculous my defense stat gets. Because if it's honestly that overpowered, then I'm just going to take off the Zepeto helmet until the end game. And give it to Baby. Not to eat, for once. I'm just going to let him hold it. That'll be that's the ultimate test of Baby's discipline. Will he eat the helmet that I just want him to hold? Because I'm pretty sure it's a one-of-a-kind helmet, and I think it's the best in the entire game. The fact that I have the best helmet in the entire game is like... I have kind of mixed feelings on it, because on the one hand, it's like, that's amazing that I can just do that, but on the other hand, why can I just do that? Yes, that's Teapot Gamer. I did save her. I saved her from the Patient Zero plague in Hitman. She owes me, that's why she made the art. No. I'm pretty sure she made the art well before that. Okay, I think that we're kind of approaching that continent now, yeah. I want to see, like, the little cowardly boats that eventually show up that want to run away from us. I want to see what their model looks like. Ah! Ugh. Very aggressive. Jeremy's getting romantic in the Twitch chat. I'm gonna make some tea. Thanks for the inspiration, Jeremy. You inspire me. Oh. After you're done with Angel's Edict, can you make a game about the Fruit Wars? That would be quite the contrast, LimeWire. Man, I barely remember the Fruit Wars meme. All I remember is that, like... Did you ever release that, like, podcast? Was that ever a thing that actually got edited and released? Because, like, you had, like, this huge... Like, it all started when, I think it was during the Minecraft streams. The very, very old now Minecraft streams. Just like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you! Yeah, fuck it. I can relate to that. But it all started in the Minecraft streams. When, the line was drawn in the sand of fruits versus vegetables. Where the fuck am I? We're getting there. Yeah, like, this whole area... Like, I know that there looks like there's some beaches up there, but they don't actually help you get to God's Tower any faster. You have to go to Triskin. Then you have to go to the next town, which has a cave near it, which is, like, important to the story. Then you go to the Snow Town, then you go to God's Tower. I'm pretty sure that's everything. And then the story kind of... Things happen! Is that sorry for the spoiler, but things happen in the story. But God's Tower is our ultimate destination. You recorded it but never released it? Why not? It's important to our history as a gaming culture, as a people. Max was involved in this, right? I think it was just a bunch of people from me and Max's streams just coming together to debate, like, fruits versus vegetables and which was the best fruit. It's truly the political saga of our time. Oh, that's the castle town. This is probably one of the coolest towns in the game. I've said that about every town in this game, but it's true. Wider Worlds is a very good title for this part of the game. Like, that's the quote-unquote chapter that we're on. And just the fact that you could explore so much of the game so early. I love it, man. Like, I could be doing even more, but I do want to progress the story a little bit, because the story's really picking up now. And I will probably play this... I will revisit this game again on my own time. And I'll probably, you know, do a better job of, like, maximizing Baby and finding all of his secrets and things. Hello. Yes, we are. Welcome to the Eastern Continent. Looks very different from the Western Continent. This is a slightly different shade of green! Okay, maybe it is a little different. Those guys are, the harder encounters. We're not even full health. Let me, Bibbidi bobbidi bibbidi boo. Let me control my PS1. Nailed it. Come back, please. There we go. Fight me! Take all y'all bitches. Please don't be multiple opponents. You're a literal dragon. Look at the final form of a starter Pokemon or something. Let's see. He's like laughing at us, like, look at these matches. Samurai? Help us out. Ugh, my heart rises like the sun in the Japanese flag. That's an odd. That's good damage. Yeah, that's a good piece of damage. Okay, we got this. Don't panic. Don't panic, baby. I'm not. I'm good. Kerplink. I'm not afraid of death. I welcome death. It's not helping, baby. Oh, I should at least have full PP before I fight something like this. Jesus. I love fighting these things. I love, like, just fighting crazy enemies early on. The fact that the game even lets me do this is awesome. Like I shouldn't be fighting something like this right now, and we all know it, but it's fun. It's fun to fight something like this. If you just stay calm and balance out your healing and living toys, then you're fine. I am running out of PP, though, so hopefully Samurai and Baby have enough DPS to handle this. Nice. Man, this damage really fluctuates, just like Pyro. It's kind of stupid how much it fluctuates. I'm kind of astonished it did less damage than the frickin' tail whip. Oh, Samurai ran away. We got this, baby. Let's see how much damage I do. Yeah, if Samurai gets hit too many times, then he will retract, as will all living toys. Nice! Let's see how much shit this gives us. It might be a little insane. Are you serious? He can transform into that thing. Oh, wow. That is awesome. What's the deal here? Why do you live in the middle of this incredibly dangerous wilderness? Stare. That's for... I didn't fucking heal. Fuck me. I wonder if, I guess, I don't know if mimics, like, scale with you, or if this is as strong as the first mimic we fought, because if it is, then I'm sure it's fine, but... Let's try Freud, because Freud seems to work pretty well on mimics. Please, God. This might be a scaled-up mimic, so it might not work. Ah, nice. That's what I like to see, yeah. I'm not willing to experiment with our lives right now. Let's get Pyro in on the action. Confuses one target, we don't really need that. Yeah, Pyro and Samurai kind of steal the show. MC, what are your thoughts on... Hold on. My PlayStation 1 is in the way of chat again. Do you like this remix? Break it down. Okay. It's more than enough of that. I'm sure that everyone's ears are bleeding sufficiently. MC, what are your thoughts on the Donkey Kong playthrough with Corey? I hear you give him a hard time about it sometimes. He gives me a hard time about it, too. It's more so just like... We're still kind of like this, but... I like to just run through and get shit done. I'm very aggressive. I'm always... I definitely subscribe to the whole, the best defense is a good offense. I like to kill enemies quickly. I'm a ruthless motherfucker. MC is very... I say MC. Corey is very passive. And I typically find that that's what gets him killed, but my aggression is what gets me killed, so... But either way, our playstyles are not very compatible. I don't know, we don't really give each other, like, a hard time about it. It's just, like, you can still see that in Dark Souls. Only I would argue in Dark Souls, the passive playstyle is what gets Corey in trouble most of the time. Because Corey, it's weird how Corey honestly has really good reflexes in Dark Souls. Like, he knows when to roll. He has good instincts for that shit. He's just not aggressive, and he's not confident at all. He has no faith in his own abilities. Oh, this must be the Triscan theme. Why? What's the deal here? Why is this house empty? Okay, now I'm really curious. I don't remember this at all. There are some extra candles for the lamp in the cabinet, but nobody has touched them in months. They're covered in dust. I'm really curious now. Could this be our new house? Could we, like, commandeer this place legally? What a nice scent. Whoa. What? What happened? How long were we asleep? Stars were put there on purpose to knock us out? Does this, like, steal money? It doesn't seem to be. Beware of treasure. It's written in blood? What is this haunted house? What is this haunted house shit? Something used to be here. I can see the outlines. This is like a mystery house. Doesn't seem to be, like, stealing anything from us, really. Thank God we still have our 14 P... Thank God we still have our bubblegum. They can take our freedom, but they'll never take our bubblegum. I love how this... Again, once again, I just can't put enough emphasis on it. I'll never get over it. I'll never get over how much optional stuff is in this game. It's very interesting, though. I don't know what you hope to find in an abandoned house. Some kind of explanation as to what the fuck is going on. It's the main thing I'd like. This is very interesting, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like there's anything else we can do in here. It's very cool. I don't like how in Fallout 4 you were just a murder hobo, basically. I mean, that kind of describes a lot of these games. Get the fuck away from me, mother... I never drank a peach potion, and I'm gonna die to this motherfucker. Fight me. Fight me. Why don't I do any damage to him? I just have high defense, I guess. I really should have used a peach potion. I have, like, God knows I have enough of them. I could basically replace my entire bloodstream with peach potion at this point. Come on. Ah! Oh. Maybe the Zepeto helmet isn't that overpowered, honestly. Because that'd be hurting. Come on. We got this. Probably only has one more hit after this. Oh, that's a scary attack. God, that is awesome. And also terrifying. Please stop. Please let this kill him. Oh, he's got to be really close. Oh, Jesus. That was a crit. We got this. Whew! Whew! And that's why you want full PP. Full PP. Man. A steady diet of medicated cheeseburgers. Okay. Jesus. Man, that was not worth it. That was really not worth it. Let's see. Give him the iron helmet, too. Because God knows he needs the defense. I need to buy some low-tier armor and just feed it to my baby to increase his defense. Because he really seems to need it. There we go, the tree blocked him. Whew. Yeah, that should help. I'll grab some stuff from Champ, too. He certainly has a good stock. I might as well get my PP almost all the way up. Once again, I really like the implementation of the Peach Potion. They're very well balanced, because you can't really rely on them in battle, but you can buy as many as you want, and just heal in between fights, so you can really lean on your living toys. Because Peach Potions are cheap. So I like that, you know, because I kind of hate how a lot of games just make you not rely on magic because it's so cost ineffective. Because magic is one of the most interesting parts of most of these games in terms of their battle system, so you should have it, you know, interesting. You know what I mean? Let's see. You should have your magic be an important part of the game. Can I feed the Chester flute to baby and ruin the game? I'm gonna assume I can't. But on the off chance that I can, I'm not gonna end my playthrough by doing that. How you doing, bud? Good to see you again. Needed water in my life. So let's like jump over here. Get on this beach. Yes, we are. And we're heading to Triskin, and I'm really excited about that. We've been going since 8, so about an hour and 40 minutes. Okay. What are you? Are you more the dragon? Whoa! Jeremy, thank you so much for the bits. That's a lot. That's really hugely appreciated. That's a big one. And thank you so much for loving the channel. I appreciate that a lot. Also, what the fuck is this? Yeah, that was an interesting number, 4,095. I'm assuming that's like what you had left. It's kind of a funny number. But this guy reminds me of like a creature that I came up with called like the Psycho Scorpion. It's like a monster that I want to put in one of my games that just has like this terrifying like appearance, and it uses psychic powers to manipulate the enemy's mind. Like, you know, it causes confusion and terrifies them, makes party members run away, stuff like that. Only it's incredibly silly, and its eyes are going in completely different directions. Look at that face. I'm gonna clamp you. I'm gonna clamp your nipples and there's nothing you can do about it. You're right, there isn't. Nipples will be clamped today. And no one will be happy, especially not you. Because this will be the hill you die on. What? Oh god! Not the glorious Nippon warrior. All the edge of a Dark Souls katana build. Fueled into one living toy. He just nipple clamped me. That's exactly what that move was. Y'all saw it. I need y'all to be my witnesses, because I'm reporting this motherfucker. That face is very mischievous. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's clamping. He's clamping and he's tramping. Okay, he's gone. Thank God. Don't let him near your kids. I don't want you to turn into that, champ. Wipe that reaction image face facial expression off of your face. I learned a new transformation. I'll never get over that face. I just love the single pixel wide line that is his red mouth. Like, that's what makes that face complete. I think I mentioned in another stream, but monsters in games kind of most of the time just end up being wild animals, which is fine. I think that it's best that they're not actual sentient creatures. Because if they're sentient creatures, then you need to have, like, the, you know, emotional consequences that come with that. Like, in my game, if you fight a sentient creature, whether or not it's human, like, it's a big deal. And you will typically have the option of, like, sparing them. Not always, but usually. Bearing in mind that you are still fighting a war in that game. Also, I outspeed Baby right now. That's kind of rare. I want to see how much of a difference this makes for my friend. So, you go on the offense. The one big problem with this is, like, I have all these strategic options, and Baby mainly fights, you know, unless he's about to transform. So I really need to, like, feed him more treats and give him more attention so he can be more efficient. Damages one target with sight rays. Damn. Yeah, this is what we found at the haunted house, so that's kind of interesting. But I don't want to use him yet. I want to try, Let's see if Viper works on you. Because I'm assuming Viper might have an even higher success rate than Freud because it costs more. Nice! That's what I like to see. Now let's play it safe with Baby. But I like Mia more. This little knight guy. He's cute. Yeah, he buffs defense. Well, even killing animals is kind of wrong. Yes. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, it's all about, like... There are some games that do, like, dive into that, obviously. I'm not just talking about Undertale, because, like, those monsters are sentient. But, there are some that, like, dive into, like, you know, you're just kind of fighting animals that are usually defending their territory. For a lot of these creatures, you could just leave. But the idea is that you're just kind of in a situation where you have to defend yourself or try to run. And if they don't let you run, then what are you gonna do? You're gonna stand and fight. And that's kind of the moral excuse. I think that it's like a competent hand wave, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of have to hand wave some of this stuff if you want combat in your game. It's not ideal, but... I don't know. I mean, like, now we're getting into, like, the problems of combat in gaming in general. Sometimes monsters are magical, etc. Get out of here. Might die? I think that the Viper is worth it. Let's see how much damage is reduced. That definitely improves Champ's defense pretty notably. Like, he takes about 20 or 30 less damage. So that's not bad. Definitely worth using in boss fights, especially. But I think that Viper is how we're going to handle those guys from now on, because they do a lot of damage. I see monster as another word for very dangerous animals like wolves back in the day, yes. Real wild animals can look very weird and creepy, exactly. East Triscan West Guard Tower. It's not a guard tower, that's like an abandoned house. Fine. There are awful creatures that enjoy killing without needing to, like humans, exactly. I want to fight new things. That's like one of the only problems I have with this game. New areas tend to only have one or two, like, new monsters, which is kind of disappointing. I always feel like you should have at least 3 different kinds of monsters in each area. Let's get Viper. See, like, you can see the problem with all these living toys, right? Viper. Like, if you... God help you if you want the V section. There we go. I do like the detail of how it pauses the animation whenever you paralyze something. Let's see. I also think it's an interesting balancing idea that you have to use your healing living toys in battle. You can't use them outside of battle. I think that that's a good touch because otherwise the Peach Potion would be overpowered because they would just trivialize the process of healing in between fights. This game does have a lot of balance put into it. It's pretty cool. And there does come a certain point where healing items just aren't as useful as your spells. And I think that we're actually approaching that point already, because cheeseburgers are not, like, gonna be helping us for much longer, you know? Like, they're far from restoring us to full health now. Yeah. The armor buff on Baby definitely does make a difference. You can see he takes quite a bit more damage. Get out of here! There we go. There you go. Good progress. HP goes up very quickly now. It seems like me and Champ's HP is just going to be identical based on level now, which is fine. I'm down with that. Agility. I'm surprised that I'm kind of surprised that I'm outspeeding Champ though. I wonder if there's like a way to manipulate your random stat increases, because it is kind of random. Like you can see like my power points are not going up very dramatically anymore. That's something I should mention in the review. The fact that you know, can get a little bit RNG screwed. Yeah. Let's just get out of here. I think we've leveled up enough. This is the castle town, and I believe it is the largest and densest town in the whole game. But it's very cool. Very cute. Welcome to, major RuneScape memories. This is very RuneScape. My, but you're a fine, strong lad. How would you like to join the Royal Guards? Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's what you're asking to recruit for. Good, let's go ahead and start the test. You've got nothing to worry about. Just do your best. Ready? Look at its eyes! Oh my god. First of all, you didn't warn me at all that this is what was gonna happen, but just in case. I'm going to assume this guy is not that big of a threat, but might as well. Roboblade. Okay, that's not that bad. That's adorable. That's basically a living toy. It's just like a guard toy knight. I want this guy on my team, but I don't think that's gonna happen. He's just... This is my evil twin, basically, as far as I can tell. Oh, hey, we did it. Nice. I'm glad that they stocked that full of money. It's pretty cute, though. Very impressive. You have a great future as a soldier. Okay, all you have to do now is fill out this form. Uh-oh, I've got a little problem here. I'm afraid that we can't accept children into the ranks. I wish there was something I could do, I'm sorry. I'll keep a place open for you. Come back when you're 18. See, that does make me question, like, how old he is. Like, I'm assuming... Again, like, my guess is 14 for Knight. Anyway. Oh, here's a little something for trying out. Get a living toy. Dr. Snooze? How... I'm kind of curious as to how that would be different from Freud. Because we got Freud here. Puts one target to sleep. You gotta be kidding me. That is nuts. Wait, MC Prophet isn't over 18? You got me. I'm 5. I'm sorry. I'm just really mature for my age. And I scrape the inside of my throat with sandpaper every morning so people think I'm older than I am. And I just, like... glue, hair clippings from the hair salon to my face every day. You were all deceived. I'm sorry. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in chat. Jeremy just said, that beard is at least 46. And you're not wrong. I want cheeseburgers! Like, I love how this world just revolves around heavily medicated cheeseburgers. You're 5, so you were 1 the first time I saw you? I was, like, 0 when I started my YouTube channel. I just grow up fast, what can I say? I was, like, 2 months old when I started my YouTube channel. I can't even say I'm 5, because, like, I've existed on YouTube for longer than 5. Okay, the jig is up, I'm actually 7. I'm sorry for deceiving you all. I'm gonna be the next YouTube expose. MC lies about his age to get views? The truth may surprise you. Watch until the end. I like the way they inset this display cabinet into the wall. Yeah, it's cute. This is like barely a shop though. There's like not a lot of things on display. There's not a lot of things to steal. Oh, cool, a bug. I will find out what the hell these bugs do eventually, I swear to God. But yeah, that beard. Hey, you're talking about a 7-year-old's beard! Don't be inappropriate. I'll tell my mom. We have a full range of goods. Peach potion. You don't have a full range of goods at all, you fucking liar. There's a lot of things you're missing. Gimme, 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 gimme. 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 Gimme, gimme, gimme. Pretty sure I'm done getting cheeseburger, like, anything but cheeseburgers for healing. Let's give him a fuck ton of bubblegum. We are spoiling this child to a ridiculous extent. I kind of want to feed him a bug, but I don't know how much he'll appreciate it. Also, I'm sure that's not what I'm supposed to do with them. Still has the Buccaneer mail. That's probably too weak to get any use of anymore, even if I do encounter light enemies. It's probably not worth it. Ugh. Sorry, something on my teeth. I wonder what Narcy's up to. You only ever see him on here unless he's... yeah. He works a lot. He's an adult, unlike me. Come back to the game and baby became fat. I mean, I don't think he's gonna gain that much weight from chewing bubblegum. If anything, he's gonna burn calories by chewing the gum. Also, MC, do you think you and Narcy will ever play multiplayer together on stream again? Oh, yeah, definitely. Probably more Dark Souls. I could use his help for some things, for gathering footage and shit. Because I'm planning a whole video on the problems of PvP and co-op in Dark Souls and how things can be improved in future games that are like it. Because Miyazaki's probably going to make something with invasions and co-op in it. Even if it is very different from Dark Souls. Let's see. I kind of like the idea of Champ having access to a couple cheeseburgers so that he can use them to heal me, because it's way more efficient than his healing spell. Nice. Okay, that should help his defense a little bit. I want to find the armorer and just, like, get his shit. Not allowed to go back there, but I want to steal his stuff from the attic. Yeah, that's why you're not allowed up there. Oh, who'd have thought? Is Corey past the dancer? No. Fun fact, that's the boss that I haven't beaten. I never got past the dancer. From then on, it's like new experiences for me. Like, I've only mostly beat Dark Souls. I barely even attempted the dancer, honestly, outside of summons. This is such a huge building. This is such a huge city in general. I love this place. God, this is awesome. What a pretty water fountain. I wish we had a coin to toss in it. It's a shame that coins don't exist in this world and we're carrying around entire rubies. It's not even rupees. Like the paper money. It's just rubies. Actual physical gemstones. And I have 17,928 of them. Okay, this house is way bigger than this implies. How to live with one... What the fuck? How is Nahani not, like, flipping out by this women? How to live with one without fighting. Fucking asshole. God. Fucking sexist. How MC... I know MC, I can't wait to see you progress in Dark Souls 3. Yes, that will be pretty fun. That's really weird. So now, in most games, you have the opposite problem of, like, houses being way bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. This is the opposite. It's just, like... This is all decoration housing, as far as I can tell. Would love to see them take on the Dancer. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. The Dancer is a great boss. I love her so much. And I've gotten really close to beating her on co-op, but only as a summon. Because I don't... When I beat a boss the first time, I like to not summon for co-op. That's my personal rule. In general, I like to beat the game on my own the first time. I often play offline for my first playthrough, actually. My husband, he went off on some hush-hush trip to Den Heldar, and he hasn't returned. Guys! This house looks identical to the haunted house. Tell me you can't see it. That house that we were in before, with like the blood on the writing, where like everything was abandoned, it looks identical to this. But there was a blue bed instead of a pink one, implying that there was like a guy there instead. What the fuck is this? What is happening? Oh my god, I'm so into this. Is that just like there? Is that just like a like creepy background lore? It can't be lazy modelers. They wouldn't do that. There's like no other house in the game that's like a repetition of another old house. And it's identical. Well, this is a sad little flower. A sad little flower. That's the flower that knocked us out the first time. There's nothing as beautiful as a flower in full bloom. I even hired a man with a dinosaur to search for my husband, but I haven't heard a word from him either. So, Darkbeat. So it's a side quest for this? It takes real skill to arrange flowers of all different colors. Whoa. Dude. I really want to read that diary. I want to figure out what the hell's going on. I've never discovered this when I was a kid. But that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I'm really curious to see if like that's a super if that's like a fleshed out side quest or just like a background piece of information. Either way, that's amazing. I kind of want to mention that in the review. Like, I mean vaguely because I don't want to spoil it, but that's really cool. This game is awesome. You aren't from around here, are you? I can tell. You have to be careful in a big city like this. You never know who could be a thief or a murderer. Watch yourself, okay? A thief or a murderer. Got it. I'll keep an eye on my money total. Little clock tower, I think? I'm out. Yeah, just get the fuck out of that house, exactly. I'm not okay with that house. This is kind of a cool little area. I like how many unique, it's not like the texture work is exactly groundbreaking, let's be real, but I like how many different varieties of textures and backgrounds and furniture there are. Like, this is just like one little clock tower, and we haven't seen this palette before, so it's kind of cool. Very nice stuff. Scissor Man starts chasing us. Oh, man. I want to play Scissor Man. It's like the first really good horror game, as far as I can tell. Sacrobat. Curious about this one. Sacrifices one living toy to attack all enemies? Yo. That's interesting. I'll definitely look into that. That sounds kind of brutal, though. It seems to be broken. Aw. Maybe we can come back here later. So this is just the bell tower. Cool. The SNES one looks pretty cool. Well, this is a lovely clock tower. Da-da-da-da! I like this place, though. This is a very cool town. Like, this is a super fleshed out area. There's a lot to find. A lot of side content here, too. I kind of wonder if they had, like, a problem coding several vertical layers. Because you can kind of see, like, you know, do they really need to have this transition to a new thing? I guess it's just so that you can clearly see the character model, actually. Never mind. That answers that question. Pretty cute. Oh, I don't like it when games do this. Like, they have houses without doors. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can at least just have the door be locked. Like, you don't have to make the inside of every building, but... Because for a city like this, that can be unreasonable, but don't do that. Let me see. Doors facing the wall. Great. Seems like a reasonable solution. I love going into people's houses when they're not home. Famous pieces of armor. Good grief, who reads this junk? I mean, I wanted to read it, but okay. MC Saul. What, for complaining about bad, house design? Okay, so here's a fun fact for you. When, me and my friend Ari were making a game, with, like, the world's worst game maker. It's called RPG Maker 3. It's horrible. Like, absolutely reprehensible. It's for the PS2. It's not even, like, an actual computer program. And so we were just like, wow, this is awful. All the character models are awful. There's no flexibility. We can't customize the code at all. Let's make something shit. So we made a game called Woo World. And, oh wait, no, I missed a book. But, in that game, there's a quote-unquote side quest where there's a house, like, there was a house model in the game that didn't have a door. So we plopped it down and we put an old man wandering in front of it. And he said, he said, I lost my key, but don't bother helping me find it, because I also lost my door. And the best part is, there's actually, if you glitch through a wall in the first dungeon, you can find an item called the unobtainable key, and it's just like the unobtainable key to a door that doesn't exist. And if you go talk to the old man while you have it in your inventory, he says, I'm sorry, but I can't accept this because it doesn't exist. And then like a text box just appears saying, the key disappeared from your inventory, and the main character actually says, what the fuck was the point of any of this? And that's it. There's no reward whatsoever. Champ's Flower Stand? What a coincidence, that's Champ's name. Excuse me, sir, would you like to purchase a red rose for 300? Yes. Whoa. MC? That's a nice name. Kind of cute, too. I'm also underage. I also, like, am barely tall enough to reach your torso, so don't get any big ideas. Also, apparently the boss is abusive. Would have completed the joke if you could find the door somewhere. Well, we stopped development before the joke got that far, but we probably should just put it in the final dungeon. And you can pointlessly give both the door and the key to the man, which allow you to enter the house you were already able to enter. I'm sorry I can't accept this because it doesn't exist. That girl better be selling my flowers. I need to kill this guy. How do I kill him? Can I kill him? Where's the kill button? There's no kill button. Why do you want to go back there? So I can kill him. So I can shove my sword in his rectum. Because he's apparently abusive. Hey guys, 1 second. I'm gonna go really quickly get some water, because I'm out. 1 sec. 1 sec. Be right back. 1 sec, be right back. Hey guys, how you doing? I've been searching the wooden box for like 5 minutes now. Ugh. Search the wooden box. Do it. Extreme police. This is PG-13, keep it that way. If I don't show it, then it's okay. Aw. He's abusive to flowers, too. I'd kill this guy. If this was Skyrim, I could kill him. If this was RuneScape, I could possibly kill him. It depends, I guess. You can't kill everything in RuneScape, but you can kill quite a few NPCs. This is the kind of NPC that RuneScape would let you kill. RuneScape's better than this game, confirmed. I'll sample your moans. Please use my moans to compose a remix of, Battle Against a True Hero from Undertale. My favorite RPG battle theme of all time. I can hear it now. Spiders are so cute, I want one. I don't like this guy. You better be dying. Oh my god, that was perfect. I'm on it. Do it! I'm looking forward to the Hitman remix, too. God, my fucking throat. My moans. For a second I had a heart attack and I was just like, is this another ghost house? But no. But I've already been here, haven't I? I think I have. Yeah. I like how they have the gender-labeled beds. This game reinforces the patriarchy, so I'm deducing one point. Now, I really did something to mess up my throat. I'm not sure what, though. I like the purple house. Quite gaudy. There's so much in this town. I don't even know if we're going to be able to continue the story tonight when we're exploring all this shit. What the heck is this? Okay, this must be the Artema Church, right? Candles add atmosphere to any room. Is this Artema, or is this another kind of church? Yeah, Artema. The Great Prophet Carmine. Remember that name. Because, Carmine is the guy that, the other traveling party with the knight, led by the captain of the guards of Triscan, they're after Carmine. They're directly opposed to him. Who's this Carmine guy? So, let's look if there's anyone in this town that worship. Yeah, you can see, like, this church is abandoned. I find that kind of interesting, because, Triscan is already, like, opposed to the Artema cult. So I think it's kind of a nice detail that there's actually no worshippers here that are worshipping openly. What's keeping this thing in place, and what is it anyway? It is kind of interesting. I feel like that symbol comes up again. That might be the symbol that you see on the windows of the different, like, temples throughout the world. It's kind of interesting. This is interesting. Okay, Nahani, don't, like, become a pyromaniac, please. I love the way the candle flames dance as they burn. I love the way that society crumbles while the cities burn. Prophets, Book 1. And the great prophet Carmine caused the mighty god to awaken, and the god led his people to paradise. I don't know about that. How do you feel about that one, baby? Kerblurk. My eyes. I feel like my eyes are fading in and out of reality, because PlayStation 1. I'm over here talking about deep anti-religious propaganda, and y'all are talking about 420 Blaze It, and I can respect that, honestly. Okay, that's the other side of the town, I guess. What's up, old dude? This road leads to the Eastern Pass. The gate there is closed to traffic, but you should go take a look anyway. Okay. I want to go to the castle first. The man who lives here finally came home from Den Heldar. but his daughter Aki hasn't returned from the Yellow Walrus's house. Den Heldar must be like some kind of important capital for the Artem cult, because we saw one of their churches there. Aki's father, the Artem cult, was up to something in that tower near Den Heldar. I like all the foreshadowing. It's pretty cool. Up to something. And we will find out what eventually. Propaganda? Never mind, sometimes I forget that MC is American. Everything's propaganda. Everything's propaganda. Everything is propaganda. It contains water that's turning the frickin' frogs gay! We escaped from the cult, but our daughter has disappeared. Should we go talk to her? Like, this is where I'm just kind of wondering, like there seems like there's now 2 quests that kind of are incentivizing me to go talk to Darkbeat. But I don't know for sure. His powerful embrace made her... Okay, that's enough of that. Of course. They always have to slip something like this in. This family really likes books. Yeah, books like that. You have kids, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this must be the daughter's bed. Nahani, you just gave me a fucking existential crisis. Everybody has books, but have you ever seen a single bookstore? My god. I love when the developers kind of, like, point out shit like that. I also noticed that there's no mercenary headquarters for people like Darkbeat. But there's a mercenary test. Can I, like, try to read these books? I don't know how I would angle myself without talking to him. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Such happy music. The bookstore was in you all along. These are the real morals. This is what the game is trying to teach us the whole time. Rotten weed. Must have got caught in this old armor during combat. Yeah, there's no reason to not take that. Should probably just sell that shit, honestly. Because actually, I don't have anything that inflicts poison, but Baby can turn into things that inflict poison. Let's see what they got, because I certainly have enough money. But I have a feeling that what we got in the town that we went to early is probably better than this stuff. Have you seen the other armor on the other side of town yet? No. You're in luck. You've come to the best armorer in Triskin. Once you stop here, you won't need to even see the other armorer. So, is there something I can show you? Aw, man. The armor is better. Celtic plate? So what, there's like the Celts in this continuity now? Black plate. I'll check the other store first. I mean, we already have that helmet, and I feel like that kind of gives us an edge. Brave ring. I really want something that prevents confusion. That's a status effect that I hate the most. I kind of just want to... Who's buying weapons? Adventurers? The army? Both, I guess. We've encountered a couple of adventurers, at least. Let me look up, like, what happens if you feed a ring to Baby. I have a feeling that all that's going to come up is how to get jewelry outside of your infant when they swallow it. I have a feeling that's what Google's going to do to me right now. Crusade. Feed Baby rings. Let's see.
No. There's like no... You guys gotta understand, this game is just obscure to that extent. If you feed rings to baby, you marry it? I don't know, he's kinda young. He's a charming boy, but I don't know about that. Let's see. I don't know how much I would really benefit from this new armor. But anyway, let's go check the other place first. So, like, the best weapon here does 95 damage. That's pretty good. Let's go check out the other armor. It's apparently on the other side of town. Oh, that's kind of cute. I would like it. I would like that a lot more if it was actually spinning, though. Got a cafe. Armorer. There it is. I'm curious. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I might have to stop a little bit sooner tonight because my throat is not calming down. Hi. Have you seen the other armor on this other side of town yet? No. Yeah, of course you both say that. This is inferior. They do... He actually seems to have better... Yes! Yeah. Yeah, it's worth it. I never want to be confused again. Seriously. Just like real life. I'm tired of life being so confusing. Crusher Sword. A sensual crimson rose. I want to feed that to baby. See if he becomes more romantic. We don't have enough money to get the sword anymore, but I don't care. I honestly care more about the... But we're gonna probably get into fights soon anyway. Fucking finally. Let's see. I'm reminded of that side quest where a little Zora kid falls in love with a man and says, and she says that that it's okay because they are technically the same age. I mean, I guess. Oh, do you mean like a Kokiri child or something? Yeah, I don't know what you're... I don't recall that for some reason. No. Actually, yeah, let's press at the inn first and then go to the castle. Yeah, there it is, okay. Man, this place is huge. 5-course dinner you can soak in one of our deluxe jacuzzis or enjoy a stimulating sauna bath. I have a feeling this is gonna cost like $1,000 fucking dollars, though. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So it's a Zora child, but since they live very long, she is the same age as an adult Hylian. That's creepy. That's a distinctly anime situation right there, if I've ever heard of one. In Breath of the Wild? Oh. Let's see. No. No. Nothing special. You fucking talked about all the sauna shit. Eat my ass. Kill. Or false advertising. Okay, don't jump, dude. What a great fishing day. Oh, okay, that's what you're doing. Also, you're like completely red in the face. You are either extremely drunk, extremely embarrassed, have bad allergies, or you're about to puke. Or all four, really. I'm really embarrassed about the fact that I'm gonna throw up. Hey, is that a dragon? I know, it's a pig. I used to have a pig. That was a long time ago, before my wife disappeared. What happened to your wife? This has taken quite a turn. Where is she? She joined that darn cult. At first, she just went to prayer meetings. Then one day, as she was walking out the door, she said some bigwig was going to give her an award for being a devout believer. That's the last time I ever saw her. Probably turned her into a demon. That's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. You have to keep up your hope, though. She could come back any day. It's brutal. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do the whole fucking conversation again. Ba 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 ba. That's interesting. Let's see. I like all these people just like, hey, mighty warrior dude, would you like to go inside the coolest cafe this side of the ocean? No dress code, no worry. Just step right in, dude. Good choice, my most ferocious warrior friend. You won't regret it. He already took my money. Are you fucking serious? That was not a small amount of money. Hi, cutie. Sit wherever you like. Why are you blushing, MC? Aw. It was worth it. It was worth it just to see an embarrassed child. Also, fuck you. Anyway, the cult plot is kind of dark. Yes, it is. It's awesome. I like it. I like how they don't really hold back with it at all. Like the fact that it's just indoctrinating all these people. They have 4 flavors of instant soda here. I like how they have this entrance feel. Like, you better fucking give me some quote-unquote free drinks. A pig! Go away! Shoot! Shoot! Not a pig, you old hen! MC, let's get out of here! You old hen. Give me a drink. Milk? Hot chocolate? Instant mango juice? Nothing, apparently. Eat my fucking ass. I need to... Half of this population needs to be killed. They really mean it when, like, when that guy warned us about, like, you know, cutthroats and thieves, they mean it. But I wasn't expecting, like, this kind of thief. Corporate thieves. This game really is, like, teaching kids valuable lessons. Never trust capitalists. Usually cults and games don't really go into what cults actually do. They do not hold back with that plot line at all. Like, they really are cautioning you about this subject. Hi. You're kinda cool looking. Halt! Strangers are not allowed inside the royal castle. Well, fuck you. Halt! Only people on official business can enter the castle. Eat my ass. Let's see. Standing in the exact center of the city. It's easy to get lost in a big city like this, but if you always remember where the center is, you won't get too lost. This is like a pretty impressive city. This city is bigger than most of Skyrim's cities, let's be real. Man, that's not even a joke, that's just sad. Is this like the guardhouse? Nah, doesn't look like it. Candy? Mm-mm. Fun? Gardening? Not likely. Oh, so you're not a complete goily girl. Way to break gender stereotypes. Let's cross the town. Go to that gate that the old man told us we should visit. And there's also the aspect that if we come to fight the cult, we know that it's in great part made of innocent citizens that are being manipulated into it. Exactly. That's... yeah. That's what they're going for. Like basically there's all these families being abducted and torn apart by this cult. That gate protects Triscan from invading monsters. It's one of Triscan's more famous sites. Okay, well, we'll check it out. Might be some plot in this general direction. Here's our map and go exploring. Okay, still kind of keeping it vague, I see. I guess that this is kind of the part of the game where they expect you, they respect your intelligence enough to actually start figuring out what to do on your own. Unlike every single game ever made past this point. And again, kids game. I will definitely be bringing this up in the review, just the fact that it, like, actually respects your intelligence enough to be learning how to figure out how to progress on your own. North Garam Road closed. Well, let's go see about that. Yep. Spleek. What is it? What? What is it, champ? That must be God's Tower close by. Well, it's like 2 towns over. Splarklip! What's wrong, champ? What's out there? We can come back here later. For now, let's go back to the city. The king has ordered that none shall pass through this gate. Okay. Okay. The fact that these guys are already little white ghosts has me worried that I'm over-leveled again, so I'm gonna try to avoid fights. I just want to take a little peek around here. Doesn't look like there's anything significant out here, though. That's like kind of one of my minor complaints about this game. I feel like if you're gonna have a world this wide and open, like, put stuff in it, you know? If not, then, I don't know, like, why does there need to be so much empty wilderness? Is it just to make the world more believable, I guess? I don't know. Because, like, all early Final Fantasies have this problem of just, you know, you can explore a lot, but what is there to really see? Not much. God, this game is cool, though. Sorry, guys. Fuck. I really want to see if I can go into the castle now, though. I've missed like 90% of the story. I'm just focusing on chat and MC's design rambles. Yeah, exactly. Well, to be fair, it's a simple enough story to follow. Well, I went back to the city. What's your story? Love being in a city so full of energy and life. I haven't felt this good in years. Things will get even more exciting around here when Lord Calcanor comes back. Yeah, that's a guy on the quest to find all the gems. What? You're going to buy one? Sure. I think it's so romantic, you buying flowers like this. Your girlfriend is very lucky to have a boyfriend like you. Oh my. Hi, creeper. Did you come here to get Lord Calcanor's signature too? You'll have to wait. He's still abroad fighting monsters. Is this his house? Kinda curious. Damn. Shit. I really do want to progress the story a little bit more before I duck out. Boy, I'm tired. Let's see. Idiot's Guide to Hypnotism. That explains a lot. You okay, Jeremy? I just see ... Are you about to reveal a dramatic plot point? Where should we go? Let's use our map and go exploring. So now I actually don't know what's next, you know? So they said for now, let's go back to the city. Jeremy, I am the father. I'm waiting for him to say something. Man, what is this? Maybe we can come here for a picnic when you get older, MC. When I get older, let's see. Look, they've strapped this barrel to the building with wires so that nobody can steal it. Guess there's a lot of thieves around. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very morally scrupulous town. Okay. Well, they're talking about Den Heldar, so do you think that we're just supposed to go there? Did the guards let you through the gate? Okay. Beyond that gate, monsters roam by the dozens. Okay, well that didn't help me either. I'm going to assume that I need to go to Den Heldar, so let's do that. Yeah, Just want to check on her every now and then, see if she has anything new to say. Let's get the heckaroni out of here. Let's go to the beach. Get our little friend Chester. So, west is a guard tower. Let's try to go west. Because I'm pretty sure that area is not a guard tower. You know? That area that we saw before. With the haunted house. That's south. Wait, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Stop, 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 stop. Leave me alone, you stupid ass. Okay. Tired of fighting. It's all gonna be the same dragon. The same yellow Charizard, as far as I can tell. There it is. West is the guard tower. Okay. We haven't been here before. Guard post. Further south. Somebody scratched out the last part? Yeah, that must be that creepy building that was abandoned. Is this it? Damn it. Damn. Jeremy just said ... like 10 minutes ago, and we never found out what the plot point was. We got this, babe. Get out of here. Oh, I wish you wouldn't do that. Up! Maybe I should be using living toys on these guys. I gotta find that tower. No. Damn it. I feel like there's no point in, like, skipping through that, because it usually takes just as long anyway. That's why I don't want to fight right now. Maybe our map will help a little bit. I'm not seeing any, like, yellow indicators of, like, a guard tower or anything like that. I don't really know the story beyond bringing Baby to the tower and people leaving their lives for a cult. The funny thing is, there's not that much more to it. It's just all about the emotional connection with the characters beyond that. But those are the major plot points. There's been foreshadowing of other things. Let's go south and see if there's a guard post along the path, I'm assuming. Hello. That's an interesting design for a guard post, I guess. Hi. I saw you guys go past here on a big water bug a few minutes ago, but you didn't even see me, but I saw you. Nothing gets past me. They picked me for this job because of my perfect eyesight. I could pick one of these out from... I could pick one of these out from more than a kilometer away. Shows you some sick weed. You could have that if you want it. You got an item, sick weed. Sick weed, dude. My eyesight's so good because I'm always high. I'm not just talking about the tower, dude. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Don't tell my boss I'm high. I'll probably get fired. Okay, well. I don't know if giving me, like, a sick weed was really worth the trip. What am I saying? Of course it was. Fuck. I'm trying to figure out where the hell we're going. The high number of orphans might be due to the cult. Yeah, definitely. Can I get the fuck away? No, I can't. Gonna make me do this. Contributor probably does the most damage out of anyone, but... let's test out Stare. Oh, well, let's test out the Sacrobat. Kind of looking forward to this. Ooh. Oh my god, this guy's seen some shit. You take care of yourself right now. And I will use the Sacrobat. Let's do this. Oh my god, it's just like a lump. Ooh. That's not bad. It's probably more impressive when it's like against multiple enemies. Ooh. At least this is instant. It's not actually drugs. Just fun to make that connection, yes. It's not a drug. We're just calling it sick weed. It's sick weed as in it's like a weed that makes you sick. It's nothing actually like devious. You know what? After this, I think I'm actually going to call it a night because I'm really drained. But we will go to Den Heldar to continue our magical journey. But this was fun because it was just kind of an episode of a bunch of optional exploration. It is called Sick Weed. Black spots appearing in that dragon's animations. I mean, you know, my PlayStation 1 is very old, what can I say? You know how it is. Skids in, I am so sorry, Pillow Slitter, because I'm about to actually save and be done for the night. But I am glad to see you. How you been doing? This has been a very fun series. I'm so sorry, Pillow Slitter. Welcome anyway, exactly. I always feel sad when that happens. But, my throat has been acting up tonight. I think I just drank water wrong, went down the wrong pipe or something. Because that's something that human anatomy can do and get wrong. I'm sorry, Pillow Slitter. You can watch the whole archive. It's all either on YouTube or on Twitch. It'll eventually all be on YouTube. I'm sorry. Let's see, go to in. I am done with this shit. A room will run you, blah blah blah. Still need to binge the other 3 videos. It's actually, I think, 4, now that I think of it. It's just that the 4th one isn't on YouTube yet. Well, guys. Oh, Jesus. Thank you so much for coming out. Appreciate the support. New sub. Some bits. Really appreciate that. I'm probably going to take a little break from streaming for the next day or 2. I'm working on the demo and some future videos. And I kind of got to rest my throat anyway. But this is really, like, this has just been such a great stream series. I'm so glad that people are enjoying it. Next time we're going to be going to Den Heldar, which seems to be one of the most important places for the cult of Artema. So, I'm kind of curious as to what's going to happen once we go there. There's been a lot of foreshadowing about this. And if I remember, we might go check on Darkbeat and his family. But I kind of doubt that they're going to still be on Jungo. I also want to see if our friend Bonik has set up his shop, because I'm pretty sure that he sells some pretty useful items for a cheaper price than most of the other stores. But, in any case, I love y'all. This has been one hell of an adventure. I hope that none of you fucking die before I stream again. I think that's a good positive note to end the stream on. Don't fucking die.